The Lambeau series, Shreds, by Gilles Elie de Cosaque, began in 2009 in an ever-changing work in progress. Each new exhibition brings a new collection. Each collection includes a number of images, generally in the symmetric form of 2 pages of an open exercise book. They hide another double page that can be guessed at, but which remains inaccessible. And the order of presentation of the images produces a narration relating to a different historic period, an episode from the First World War, the 1960s, and the Bumidom, French immigration office for the overseas territories, the period of the Second World War. Sometimes a display groups together several pages, giving rise to a double reading of each element first of all, and then of the composition produced and suggested by associating the modules together. Lambeau does not deliver itself up immediately. And perhaps you're wondering, but what is it exactly? Collages of old snapshots, souvenir photos from family albums, the fruits of a random collection formed as encounters were made, but also snippets from a teaching manual, yellowed handwritten letters, dried flowers, old songs, postcards, fragments from old engravings. This accumulation of relics, the custodians of a memory that give them a strong emotional power. These little memories recompose a collective history, one belonging to the French West Indian diaspora. The collages evoke the separation with loved ones, emigration, the experience of being uprooted, childhood, Creole culture through cooking recipes, vocabulary lessons, and popular prayers. They might appear like the scattered pages of a diary, but they reconstitute and tell a collective story rather than giving private individual details. Each collage aims to awaken you in a personal memory flash, plunging you into your own past. It's up to each person to dream of the missing pages, to filling the gaps. We are inevitably intrigued that crossings out in red pen, deletions, and by airmail stamps conceal things from our view. But how should we interpret them? Is the aim to preserve the relative anonymity of the people in the photographs, or is there another, more secret explanation? The individual voice of Gilles Elie de Cosaque resounds in artworks as well as in photos and films. The lack of definition of the frontiers between the documentary and the fictional, between the intimate and the collective, but also lucidity, ironic distance, reserve, and poetry.
Tak tu.